Well, hello everybody. So it's been pouring rain in San Francisco, so I thought today is the best time to sit down and do a full makeup tutorial with one brand. Most of the things I'm going to use is from this one brand called Ciele. This brand came out a couple of years ago and it is so good. Everything has SPF in it. So we're going to use their foundation, their bronzing drops, their blush, highlighters, contour sticks, and even this, which is the Prime and Protect SPF 30 and Radiate. So I've never tried this, so let's get on with this full makeup look just using Ciele SPF products. We're starting everything off with the Prime and Protect SPF, and I got it in the color NACRE. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is more of a, it looks like a tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to go ahead and use my hands. Oh, this is really nice. It's super glowy. Oh, wow. Okay. If you guys like very, very light makeup, you might just want to wear this. Holy, wow. Wow. That is quite nice. Okay. That's a good base. I am impressed. That's beautiful. If you wanted to wear that alone, that's nice. Look at that glow. That's beautiful. Okay, we're going in with the Tint and Protect SPF 50 Tinted Serum. This is like a serum foundation. It is gorgeous. I cannot believe that I have not worn this for so long, but you know what? Summer is coming, and obviously we're going to be in the sun, and we don't want any more brown spots or any more melasma. And as you can see, this is so beautiful, especially on top, oh my God, of that gorgeous primer. And so much SPF, because the primer had, I believe, 30, yeah, and this has 50. So let me explain something about SPF. I am lazy and I'm not going to put it on. It's just, if I'm gonna spend 20 minutes doing a full face of makeup, I'm probably not gonna put on SPF. That's why I love this brand. Look at that gorgeous skin tint. 50 SPF, that's incredible. We're going in with their concealers now. I'm probably gonna use the lightest one because I really like a bright under eye, but let's see how these dry down for me. And let's let it pigment down so I can really see if I can get some brightness. This is in the color, I can't read it, you guys. Sorry. You guys can read that. You are a better person than me. I'm gonna let those dry down and then I'll go in and do my brows. Unfortunately, I don't have any brow products from Ciele. I'm not sure if they have any, but it would be nice if they did. So yeah, let me do my brows. While the concealer is drying down, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna use the $1 Billion brow pencil. And lately I've really just been lightly filling in this front area. This was the area that I tweezed the most in the 90s. And it never grew back. And there's just something, I mean, I kind of like the bare nude, like the skinny brow is back. There's something that looks really dated when you have like this whole like centerpiece empty, because then I'm like, girl, I already know that you're in your 40s or 50s because it's so tweezed. We know that you did it in the 90s. So that's why I like filling that area in, just so it's less obvious. But yeah, I do it very lightly. And then let's blend this concealer and see what happens. I'm gonna go in and blend the Ciele concealer. I did let it dry down because you guys know I like a very, very bright under eye, and this is actually doing quite a good job brightening up my under eye, considering I didn't think it would work that well. That is fabulous. Wow. Okay. Anywhere else that I want to brighten the skin a little bit? Happy with it. And then I'm going to go in with a beauty blender afterwards and just kind of tap that out. Now I am going to set it with Laura Mercier. I know that they do have a setting powder. I just don't have it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and use my trusty Laura Mercier. This is empty, you guys. The Secret Brightening Powder. Ah, this is the last of it. So I'm gonna go in and tap out any creasing before I put a setting powder on, and then set my under eyes, and then we will move on. All right, probably my favorite part of makeup is bronzing sticks. So these are quite different colors. So let's try to bronze. I like that I have a variety of colors. Some places I like a little bit darker, immediately down the nose and immediately here. These also have SPF 30 in them. It's just kind of amazing. These products are really, really cool. So we could go a little bit deeper. I know me. I want to be a little deeper here. A dense brush to start blending it out. Look how easily blendable these are. I mean, don't worry. They blend out. I'm going to have to add even more. So I did bronze, but I want to bronze a little bit more because I'm that girl. But they have these incredible bronzing drops that if I add on top, I will be so bronzed. I forgot about them. But they're probably one of my favorite products that Ciele has. You can mix it with foundation. But for today, I just wanted to show you how everything works. But let me show you the bronzing drops because they are to die for. This is them. Oh my God. They are called the Bronze and Protect SPF 50 Bronzing Concentrate. So it's a concentrate. So you want to go very lightly on it, but you know I like to bronze, and bronze some more. I'm just going to add the smallest little bit on a dense brush, and now we're really going to bronze. You guys are going to be like, girl. Oh, and this is such a beautiful, glowy, cool tone for contour too. Love this so much. You guys are going to ask, so I use bronze 1. So that was a rather light bronze, but I also love bronze 2. It's pretty damn good. And again, SPF 50, SPF 30 in everything, which is insane. So I'm gonna go and do a very quick like bronze over the lid, and I'm just gonna use like a bronzing powder. So I'm gonna use my NARS because I don't want anything too wild. We're just gonna put some color over the lids. Bronzer is the best if you just want to do a super fast eyeshadow look, and I love NARS for bronzers, powder bronzers. I do believe Ciele has powder bronzers. I just don't own any, so unfortunately I can't include those in this video. So I'm just gonna blow this out, and blowing it out is these little circles always going up, 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 and up. I just got these back on Amazon. They're like $10 each, and they've kind of updated. They have a more pointy little wing tip, and I'm gonna do the quickest, fastest little baby wing. Just pull the skin, and I literally, I'm still getting used to these. They used to be fatter, and this is their upgrade. This is the Eye Method pen. It's got a little stamp on the other side, which I never ever use. Okay, so see that little, yeah, just fill it in. And yeah, I mean, I think I want a little thick there. Pretty. Let's do the other eye. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna go in with more powder and kind of just matte out the areas that I want matte. If you guys like extra dewy, you don't have to do this, but I am a combo skin, so sometimes the dew gets a little out of control, and especially on my lines and wrinkles, I don't like when the product pulls up in there, so I'm gonna do that. Let that sit into the skin for a minute. And even though it looks really light, your skin is gonna suck it up in like no time, and then I just go in with a brush. And much better. Let's do mascara. I'm gonna use the Iris and Romeo mascara today. And I love this mascara. It's a peptide mascara. Do the lashes. I'm really bummed I don't have any bronzers, powder bronzers by Ciele, so I'll go ahead and use House Labs. But I do know that they have a bronzer. I just do not own it. So I'm just gonna go over and kind of set everything so it's not moving at all. There we go. They do, however, have a blush that I have, and I have a cream and a powder. So let's start with the cream first. Look at this gorgeous color. And this is SPF 50. Oh my goodness. Yes, girl. Yes, 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 girl. Oh, look how pretty that is. Go crazy with it because you know blush. And then they have a highlighter. This is a liquid highlighter. I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, this is very light. Use my finger and kind of just highlight there. Cute. I like the area that I want. And again, everything has SPF. I like to highlight my cheeks. I'm one of those people. So you have to experiment and see where the highlight looks best on you. And again, we can do a little brow action. Do you remember back in the day when we used to just brow it out? Highlight the brow always. That's what we did. I was thinking I can try to highlight my nose with this, although, let's see, because the applicator is kind of thick. I might be able to do it. Just manipulate the product a little bit. They do have other colors too that are, oh no, that worked. Me like, because we're gonna put freckles on too. Use my trusty 10-point freckle pen. Let's make some frecks, because what are we if we don't have freckles? Who are we? Just like my ultimate favorite. Sometimes I go a little crazy, but I don't care what they say. Let's go in with their powder blush. And again, this has SPF 45, so each product is a little bit different in how much SPF it has in it. Pretty. Blush, well, lineness for sure, even up on the forehead. I just learned that you could put your blush on your forehead too. Just like where it would naturally hit the skin. That's gorgeous. Okay, now I'm gonna go in, and this is not by Ciele, this is by Iris and Romeo. This is the Reset. I have been so obsessed with this lately. I'm like, why have I not been using it? It's not a setting spray, it's like a re-moisturizing spray, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, luminous hyaluronic acid serum spray. So I like to go all over the face. I wore this yesterday, and I went to meet my mom, and she was like, what's going on with your face? You look amazing. And I was like, say, it's not me, it's this. And then I'm gonna let that dry down. And if it's too dewy, we can matte out again the places that we don't want going to the gods, which are the parentheses lines, of course. And then we're gonna do a lippy, and then we're gonna be done with the Ciele look. And I am protected from the sun. That's the most important thing. I'm going to end this whole look off with lipstick, obviously. I'm sure Ciele has lipsticks. I don't have any, so I'm going to use my favorite lipstick, one of my favorite lipsticks of all time, which is Annie by Lawless. And sloppily all over the lips. Oh my God, I love it so much. And then lip pencil du jour. I just keep going back to these Amazon lip pencils. And it's a contour. Even out the lips. blend. When I get to this point, I'm going in with these Lip Siggies by Mary Phillips. I am obsessed with this color. It's called First something, First Kiss, First Crush. And it's very light pink. So perfect. And it gives you this gorgeous gloss. And let me do my hair, and that's the end of the look, but that is so natural. Well, that is the end of the look. I just let my hair air dry, and these are all the Ciele products that I use. So let me show you everything I used. I used their new primer. I've never used that before, so that's first for me. Obviously, their skin tint, which is maybe their hero product, I would say. Oh, no, wait. No, these I love too. These are the bronzing drops, Bronze and Protect SPF 50 to die for. We went in with blush and their highlighting sticks. I haven't highlighted my nose with this, which is kind of cool. Then obviously these bronzing sticks are like really, really good. Love these, can't live without them. And oh, we also did concealer. Oh my God, my under eyes look good too. We did concealer today too. We did everything from Ciele, and that's the look. Let's zoom and then we're done.